Batu Belah, Batu Bertangkup. Long ago, in a small village near a river, there lived a poor widow named Mak Minna and her 2 children, Meller and Pekin. After her husband passed away, Mak Minna worked tirelessly every day to provide food and shelter for her family. Despite their difficult life, she loved her children deeply and always put their needs before her own. One day, while searching for food by the river, Mak Minna caught a large fish. To her delight, she found that the fish was full of delicious fish eggs, a rare and special treat. She cooked the fish eggs and left them at home before going out to work. Before leaving, she reminded her children not to eat them until she returned so they could enjoy the meal together. The children promised to obey her. However, as the day passed, they became very hungry. The tempting smell of the fish eggs filled the house, and eventually they gave in to temptation. They tasted a little at first, but the fish eggs were so delicious that they ended up eating all of them. When they realized there was nothing left for their mother, they felt frightened and ashamed. That evening, Mak Minna returned home exhausted after a long day of work. Looking forward to eating the fish eggs, she checked the pot only to find it empty. When she asked her children what had happened, they confessed that they had eaten everything. Mak Minna felt deeply hurt. It was not the loss of the food that saddened her most, but the fact that her children had broken their promise and failed to appreciate her sacrifices. Overwhelmed by disappointment and sorrow, she left the house and walked toward a mysterious magical rock known as Batu Belah, Batu Bertangkup, a legendary stone believed to swallow those who could no longer bear their sadness. As she approached the stone, she called out, "Batu Belah, Batu Bertangkup, open yourself and receive me." Immediately, the giant stone slowly opened. Realizing where their mother was going, Meller and Pekin ran after her. Crying and begging for forgiveness, they promised never to disobey her again and pleaded with her to return home. However, Mak Minna's heart was already filled with grief. She gently advised her children to always respect their parents, keep their promises, and be grateful for the sacrifices made for them. Then she stepped into the stone. Slowly, the 2 sides of the rock closed together, swallowing her forever. The children watched helplessly as their mother disappeared, and they were left with deep regret for the rest of their lives. Since that day, Batu Belah Bertangkup has remained a reminder of the importance of obedience, gratitude, honesty, and respect for one's parents.